So the topic today, based on the information in my feed, is all about frequency, demonic possession, and healing energy. So this is very interesting. In the Christian community, we sometimes think and believe that people are born demonic, born satanic, children are born demonic because their parents, their father is the devil. That is an archetype that speaks to the transference of energy. It has nothing to do with your parentage as such, that you're born of human and non-human parents. It's not that, but it is a fact that children can come into the world with a demonic density. And that means that the parent, the lineage, has practiced lower density and dark density energy for generations and passed those frequencies on through their lineage. And so sometimes a baby is demonically dense. But everything has to do with energy. So when we change the energy, when we change the current in a demonically dense person, we interrupt the lower density energy to break the current, right? Or we call it to break the cycle. You're breaking literally the energetic charge, the lower energetic charge that was infused into the lineage, into the baby. That doesn't mean that a baby that is born with these darker densities can't become light, can't become delivered. But we need to understand the physics, the quantum physics behind this and how energy works. And just let the car pass here for a minute. Sparky, wait. Sparky, wait, honey. So once we know how energy and vibration and frequency works, we can counter it. We can break or interrupt the current of that lower charge, electrical charge. So we need to let go of the superstition of heritage and say, okay, these are Satan's children, serpent seed children, and there's no hope for them, they're forever going to be lost. No, they're not forever lost. You just have to break that current, that energy, with a higher energy. Right? You become a disruptor of the pattern, of the energetic pattern. So, number one, let go of the superstition. Learn how to disrupt the energy and then infuse that field with higher energy. My dog is not coming today. She's finding all kinds of treats in the bush, deer droppings. And there's another car coming that I'm going to have to let pass. Let's go. Let's go. So, interesting. Now, at the same time, any one of us can be artificially manipulated to become demonic or to be influenced by a darker, denser frequency. That's what technology does. When you see riots break out in cities that, start to destroy, burn up places and stuff, that is a collective frequency or energy that is released and beamed at that cluster of the population, and that can be done through energy weapons, so through sound weapons, frequency weapons. So for a person that is already in a low vibratory state of self-loathing, hate, discontent, resentment, unforgiveness, these lower frequencies can then really accentuate the base frequencies that are already present in humans, right? When you are consumed with hate and fear and anxiety, that can then be enhanced to a higher degree and express then as violence and destruction. And people that are in those lower states, they're not conscious, they're not self-conscious. It's a bit more difficult to manipulate a higher consciousness, higher self-conscious person that is self-aware and is aware of these vibrational changes in their body. It's harder to manipulate such people because we have cognizance, we have consciousness of what is occurring in our body. But we also can be manipulated and have an unstable psychological mental field created, but not to the degree where the frequency mixes with an already base vibration in our body. So it's not going to show up as quote-unquote demonic as the really dense expressions we see in some people that need deliverance. So what I'm trying to say, we are all children of God, including the humans with very base low energy, right? We're all from the same source of electric and magnetic, which creates life. Just some souls come in with very, very dark, dense energy ancestrally, because that is what was practiced in their family lineage. They practiced low, dense energies and vibrations, and other humans come in with higher vibrations, and so they are lighter in their density. They are brighter. But we are all the same. We are the base ground. We are the earth, the ground through which these vibrations and energies and frequencies play. Right? We are the ground for these frequency and vibrations to find expression. It doesn't make any one of us better or worse or more holy or more evil. We're all the same ground, but we have to come to an understanding of energy, so that we can consciously counteract the manipulations, the outside manipulations. Does that make sense? Boy, that was a rambling. I feel a lot better today. For some reason, last night there was one of those frequency dumps that I think made a whole lot of people feel unstable in their mental space, including me. But of course, I immediately became aware of it. I went by myself. I became conscious and still, and released those frequencies through crying, getting it out of me, rather than, keeping it stuck and giving it a place in me. I hope you're feeling better today. The sun is shining. I am so appreciative of our beautiful sunshine. You have a wonderful day.